What is up, you guys, and welcome back to the coaching channel. I'm Coach Kevin, and I help people to become the best version of themselves by transforming their physiques, updating their belief system, and helping them to achieve anything that they want in life. Today's coaching topic is going to be how to sculpt an amazing looking chest. If you ask most people who go to the gym, especially the male population, what one of their biggest goals is, sculpting and building an amazing chest is one of the most common answers that you will get. However, when I am training in the gym and I look around me, I see many people doing stuff that won't help them to achieve their goals. And when I talk to them, they tell me that they've seen things from their favorite fitness influencers, or they have seen things on TikTok or even YouTube. And guys, it's not because an exercise might look fancy that it is going to be productive for you, because many influencers perform exercises that won't help you to accomplish your goals, but they might look fancy, they might look cool, and just help them to get more followers and to get more attention on YouTube or Instagram or whatever social media platform that they are on. But the truth is that many of these workouts and these fancy exercises simply won't do much good for you. And the most important thing that I want to give you guys in terms of relevant information is that you have to stick to the basics to get the best results. And the majority, about 80 to 90% of your maximum chest development will be a result of becoming extremely good at horizontal pressing exercises. In fact, drop everything that you are doing. You don't have to target your chest from every different possible angle, because your genetic shape is determined by your genetics, and there is not much that you can do about that. The only thing that you can do is stimulate the muscle to become bigger, and it will naturally take its natural form just in a bigger format. So the most important thing that you have to keep in mind if you want to build an aesthetic chest and want to make your chest grow is to simply focus on becoming more proficient and stronger on horizontal pressing movement. And my two favorite movements are the bench press and the incline bench press. In fact, I do recommend that this combination becomes your staple, because targeting your chest with the flat barbell bench press with just a little wider than shoulder grip will stimulate your chest to its maximum potential and will allow for proficient strength gains. And while this flat barbell bench press will target the majority of your chest, when combined with an incline press, the top of your chest, this portion, will be filled up. And that way you create that full look. So the majority of the chest, of the pectoral muscles, will be stimulated by becoming extremely strong at the barbell bench press, or even a normal dumbbell bench press, flat bench press, and to give it that extra filling on top to really maximize your maximum chest potential, to fill up that portion under your clavicle. Supplement your bench press with a incline bench press, and becoming strong at those two exercises, implementing those in your workout routine, is pretty much all you need to have an amazing chest. And what I recommend is that you perform about 9 to 12 sets per week. That will be sufficient for most people. You don't need a crazy amount of volume in order to grow. Simply 9 to 12 sets per week, where you train your chest 3 times per week with 3 to 4 sets. And one training you might perform the flat barbell bench press for 3 to 4 sets between 5 to 10 reps. And the other training, you perform the incline dumbbell or incline, whatever variation of the incline press that you prefer, also for 3 to 4 sets of 5 to 10 reps, because that rep range allows you to make fast progress. It will give you as well the neurological and muscular benefits of both low rep strength training and higher rep muscular fatigue training. So it is somewhere in the middle, and that gives the best results. And it is simply a rep range that allows for easy progression. So doing that on a consistent basis, combined with a sufficient protein intake and combined with a small caloric surplus, will take care of your chest growth. And you can be reassured that when becoming strong at the flat barbell bench press and the incline barbell press, or the dumbbell variations of those exercises, will not give your chest the chance not to grow. So those have to be the staple of your workout routine when it comes to stimulating the chest. Now, if you are currently suffering from man boobs, most likely that is a result of two factors. Having not enough muscle mass in your chest, but the most important factor will be having too much overall body fat. And if you have too much overall body fat, no muscle is going to really stand out because you simply lack definition. So if you are currently having the issue of having man boobs, where your chest is droopy because you are in general overweight, I sincerely give you the advice to lose the fat first. Obviously, you have to perform a resistance training routine because it will, if you are a total beginner, you can gain muscle and lose fat at the same time. But if you aren't a beginner and are already pretty strong and already have a significant amount of mass on your body, that is muscle mass, but you simply can't see the shape of your muscles because it is covered by a layer of fat, well then I highly suggest that you go on a decent cut where also you eat enough protein. You perform a well-designed resistance training routine, but you are currently in a caloric deficit in order to burn the fat. And simply burning the fat and achieving a low body fat percentage will already do wonders for your chest appearance, for having an aesthetic body. And once you get down to a low body fat percentage of about between 7 to 11%, then go on a lean bulk with a small caloric surplus of about 200 to 300. Focus on becoming stronger at the incline bench press and the flat bench press. And by becoming more efficient at those movements and gaining strength, your chest will have no other choice than to grow. So that is my best advice for you guys. Having an amazing chest is simply the result of being very good and strong on horizontal pressing exercises. Those will be responsible for the majority of the growth of your chest. And of course, having a low body fat percentage is an essential factor, not only for your chest, but for every muscle to stand out and to be revealed. So simply losing weight and achieving a low body fat percentage, even if you don't have a lot of muscle mass in your body, will already do wonders for your chest and every muscle group in your body. Like for the shoulders, for example, having those definitions here is simply a result, and like the bicep vein, is simply a result of being at a lower body fat percentage. And when you have a normal or a little above average amounts of muscle mass, when you are at a low body fat percentage, you will have the body of your dreams. You will have an aesthetic looking body. Now, I have people asking me about doing chest flies and if chest flies are a good exercise. The answer is yes, they are a good exercise. However, they should not be replacing the horizontal pressing movements such as the bench press and the incline press, because they are a supplementary exercise. They are an accessory exercise and an isolation exercise for the chest. For who do I recommend chest isolation work? For people who are already more advanced and have already built a significant amount of muscle mass on their chest and the body overall. And people who are at an advanced level who need higher amounts of volume, above 12 to 15 sets per week, will benefit from doing chest flies because they give their chest more volume, more stimulation, without the excessive fatigue that heavy pressing movements bring with them. So if you are already an advanced lifter and you have pretty much reached about the maximum strength potential that you have, or you are stuck at a plateau and you simply want to up your volume, but you are already pretty fatigued from the amount of pressing work that you do, well then you can further stimulate your chest by doing a variation of flies, such as my favorite, cable flies. But for the majority of people who simply want to build an aesthetic chest and don't really care about maximizing their muscular potential, or are in the beginning stages of their fitness journey and simply don't need that much volume, the key principle, so forget about flies, the key principle that you have to put into your head if you want to build an amazing chest is to become strong at horizontal pressing movements. especially the flat press, so the flat bench press variations and the incline press, and becoming strong and combining those in your workout routine will pretty much reassure that you will have an amazing looking chest. So don't waste your time on isolation movements. Don't waste your time on rubbish movements that people might perform on social media platforms because they might look cool. Simply stick to the basics, become efficient and good at your basic pressing movements, horizontal pressing movements, become insanely strong at them, combine that with eating enough protein, and if you want to build muscle mass, a small caloric surplus, and if you want to lose fat with a caloric deficit. So guys, I hope you've gotten value out of this video. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And if you can help anybody who would benefit from hearing this information, then by all means, please share the information, share the video. I hope we can help as many people as possible. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.